Welcome back to Auto Legends, where we take the most ambitious, most unusual machines on the planet and break down what makes them special. Today, we are looking at something that does not try to fit inside any category. The 2026 Bushline Glide 6x6 Motorhome. Not a van conversion, not a tour bus, not a military carrier with a mattress. This is a purpose-built, expedition living machine that happens to be street. Legal and engineered like a long-range tactical crawler. From the outside, you immediately know nothing. About this thing is decorative. The shell is a monocoque composite bonded to a tubular steel survival cage, wrapped in ceramic-infused paint to resist scratching and heat soak. Every panel edge, taper and radius is there to reduce snag risk on trees and rock shelves. The nose carries a deep-set grille tucked behind a perforated armor face with a 3-stage debris screen. A winch cradle is integrated, not bolted on. The windshield is multi-laminate with standoff bracing. The roof is flat on purpose, to take a modular solar and cargo lattice, not to look pretty. Walk your eyes to the wheel pattern and the reason for the name is obvious. 6 driven wheels on 3 locking differentials, with twin trailing arms for the rear pair and cross-linked adaptive air. The tires are tall, square-shouldered all-terrain compounds with a beadlock system and central inflation control managed from the cabin. Approach and departure are absurd. Think extreme rock buggy absurd, because both bumpers are high-cut structural uprights. Clearance is helped by a belly that is smooth, armor-skinned, and pitched for water shedding. Utility hangs everywhere. Fold flush ladders. Recessed tie-downs. Flood and camp lighting embedded, not bolted. An external dry locker keyed to the frame for recovery gear. And no bright chrome or lifestyle trim. It reads like a spec sheet made physical, not a brochure. Inside, Bushline resists the Instagram temptation. There is wood, but it is pressure-sealed phenolic laminate, not yacht teak. There is leather, but it is breathable, wipe-clean commercial upholstery, not boutique hides. Seating is crash-anchored, not merely lag-screwed into cabinetry. The galley is a narrow, linear decision, with induction, filtered water, and a tall, cold stack fridge, instead of the usual chest boxes. You feel the priority. Space efficiency when moving, reliability when far from help. Sleeping is a transverse loft with privacy baffles and a suspension isolation layer, so road shock does not telegraph into your spine. Ventilation routes are dual path, mechanical and passive, in case fans fail. Battery is underfloor with a fire-segmented cradle. Hot water is on-demand diesel-assisted. The shower is full height, but retracts to reclaim aisle volume while rolling. Nothing is a gimmick. Everything is arguable because it solves a travel failure mode. Now performance. Power comes from a turbo diesel hybrid parallel stack delivering heavy torque from idle with electric torque fill smoothing the gaps. That matters off-road more than peak horsepower. Crawl logic, throttle mapping, and brake-based vectoring are tuned to protect tires and driveline, not to win drag races. The 6-wheel platform puts rubber on terrain in a way a 4x4 cannot. Less sink, more spread, more redundancy. Suspension does not chase softness. It chases control, with body axle sensors trimming roll and pitch so the house does not behave like loose cargo. Range is the quiet superpower. Between diesel, battery reserve, and solar augmentation, you're looking at expedition-class days of autonomy without plugging into civilization. Reliability is equally philosophical. Redundant pumps, redundant comms routing, and parts commonality with commercial fleets to avoid bespoke part purgatory. The trade-off is obvious. Weight, cost, and a stance that will not fit in gentle, curated campgrounds. But that misses the point. The Glide 6x6 is not built to be admired in glossy parks. It is built so you can keep moving in places where a normal RV becomes a stranded object. It is design as consequence management, not design as vibe. That is the 2026 Bushline Glide 6x6 Motorhome, a machine that treats travel as a problem to solve, not a picture to stage. If you want more deep dives on hardware built to outthink terrain and time, subscribe to Auto Legends and stay tuned.